Hey, listen. So, I wanted to tell you today, this is what came to me yesterday as I was walking. Some chosen ones, you know how you're earth angels, right? And not all chosen ones are the same. Not all chosen ones are on the same mission. Chosen one is different level. It's just different. Your blueprints are different, but you know that you're chosen. You know that you came in for something greater than you, right? Some chosen ones, you guys are angels of death. And not, in a bad way. You help people that are passing transition in some type of way, right? So as I was on a divine assignment, I was working last year at the beginning of the year, the end of 2024 into 2025, until like February, with a client, sitting with him. And I was sitting with him, but there was a lot of stuff going on I didn't like. So I ended up quitting for like a week. But divinely, I was sent back and told to stay there until the day that he passed away. And so as you're on this divine assignment, know that it is real, it is powerful, and you are a rare soul. As you are sitting on these missions, it's going to shock you, it's going to blow you away, because I couldn't believe that I was sent in divinely to be with my client until he transitioned. And we knew that he might pass away, but they had scares before and they thought he was going to pass away, but he did not. But divinely, I was sent in as that earth angel, or I'll say angel of death, to be there with him until he died. The day that he passed away, I came like an hour later, right? Because I got sick some days before, but my assignment was to stay with him and stay working until he died. And when he passed away, of course, my assignment was up, but I was not allowed to just quit. I was not allowed to just walk away from that job until my client passed away. The day before my mother passed away, I was the one to take her home, to drive her home. She wanted to be with me. She wanted to talk to me. She wanted me to take her home. It could have been anybody else to take her home, but that day, I was on a divine assignment also. I was supposed to be there and take her home, and the next day she passed away. My sister, I took her home the day before she passed away, and we had a beautiful conversation. But all these times I was on a divine assignment. I didn't know it, because at the time I didn't know anything about being chosen. I didn't know any of those things, but it came back to me yesterday that I was on divine assignment with these people, and they needed my spirit there with them to calm them and to give them peace in some type of way, because all of them knew that they were about to pass. That's one thing about getting ready to pass out of this world. Most people know, and some people it's suddenly, but most people, for the most part, I believe they do know. And so, chosen ones, you are a very special, rare soul. Your human life may look crazy, chaotic, and you may not be the most greatest person in some aspects, but you are a rare soul, especially when you're sent in to help people transition and to give them peace, because they're passing on to the next life, because there is a next life. And that's one thing that I have learned as being a divine one, a chosen one. We don't just die and just, we're going to this heaven. There is a in-between, and there are many different choices, but a lot of people are going into the next life. And so you're very rare, and some of you are angels of death. You help people. It's not a bad thing. You help people transition. Because the man that I was working with, when he seen me, when I came in, It gave him so much peace. It gave him so much joy. He knew that he was going to be taken care of. He knew that when I was there with him, sitting with him, he was going to be loved. If he wanted to watch basketball, I'm going to watch it with him. I even learned about basketball while sitting there with him. I learned about football while sitting there with him. But it gave him so much peace and joy that I was there. You know, because when you have a person with a rare soul, when you have a person with a pure soul, a beautiful soul, and you know in some type of way that you're about to transition, it helps you. It gives you peace. It gives you joy. You know, even with my mother, she looked at me some weeks before she was going to pass away. She looked and she said, when I leave here one day, I know out of all my children, you're going to be okay, and your children are going to be okay. Because with me, you know, she got that peace. She got that joy. She got that love that she didn't get, you know, from a lot of the other children. But as a chosen one, you go on many different assignments. Sometimes you might be the angel of death. You're the angel of life. You're the angel of helping people on their journey and understanding. You're a divine soul. You're a pure soul. You're a beautiful soul. All chosen ones, though, they are not the same. Some chosen ones are very rough around the edges. They still have a lot of stuff they have to deal with. All of us do, but not saying anybody's perfect, but some of you lean more towards the love and the compassion and the service of being a chosen one. And you're a rare soul, you know. Some chosen ones I met are not that great, but they are chosen. They're here to do something beautiful and divine, and they have to work through a lot of different things. But I just come to tell you, some of you are used sometime as the angel of death. You help people transition. You help people know that things are going to be okay. You help people feel love and joy and peace before they pass up out of this world. That's why I was sent on the assignment that I was sent on, 2024, 2025. Yeah, so some chosen ones are the angels of death.